What's up, YouTube? What's up, world? Net Guru Inc. here. Um, from my last video, I realized there was a lot of comments of people asking if I've had any more experiences. So I wanted to make a video real quick because I have had another experience after that, which was way more intense, a lot more intense. If you haven't checked out the first video, you should check it out because that experience, to this day, I stand by it, and I will stand by it to the day I leave this earth, and I put it on everything I love. That is the realest experience that I've ever had, along with this one that I'm about to explain to you, which was even more real. Okay, now check this out. This one was physical. This was more intense, way more intense. Okay. Now, um, before I get started, let me tell you one thing. This is gonna matter in the story. I have tattoos on my hands, right? Just these two fingers in the middle. On my right hand, they're Chinese symbols. On my right hand is Jesus in Chinese, and on my left hand is Christ in Chinese. So you put it together, it's Jesus Christ in Chinese, right? I got these when I was like 20, 22, I think. I'm 29 now, so it's been a while. So this is gonna matter. Just I'm telling you that for a reason. Okay. Now, um, this experience, I'm laying on my back this time, and I'm noticing that when I go to sleep, laying on my back, crazy shit happens. Like I'm telling you, things be happening to me when I lay on my back and go to sleep. Weird shit. Like I've had shit. I've woken up from laying on my back with shit using my voice to talk before. I swear to God, I put it on everything I love. I'll tell you guys about that one after this story. The second out of body experience I had. So check this one out. And mind you, everything I say is not fabricated. I swear to God, I swear to the Lord, I put everything that I love on everything that I'm saying. I'm not going to get here on YouTube and make no videos to be wasting my time, doing all this. I could be doing something else. I mean, well, I ain't going to say it like that. I'm just saying, you understand what I'm saying. I'm not bullshitting. Now, this second experience, I'm laying on my back. Okay, but this time I come to in this place where it's like, okay, this place right here is like, okay, the color of a pool. Like you ever seen you seen a pool that's freshly clean, aqua blue pool, sun beaming off of it. It's kind of like, that kind of color. This is the light. It's like I'm in this room, okay? It's not even a room. It's just this place. And that's the color of the lighting in this place. It's like an aqua bluish, pretty turquoise color that we almost don't even have down here, right? And this place is empty. It's nothing there at all. Nothing. Okay. It's no walls, no nothing, right? But there's a little girl there and she's riding a horse. You know those little horses little kids ride? I had one when I was a little kid, and at the playgrounds too. The little horses with the springs on the bottom that you can bounce up and down on. The little small horses, right? This little girl is bouncing up and down, playing on this horse, and with the straddles in her hand, bouncing up and down on this horse and having a jolly old time, right? She's probably maybe 3, 4 years old, maybe 5, somewhere around that age, right? So it's just me and her, and she's already like on this horse, right? And mind you, like I said, it's nothing around. It's nothing around, all right? She's riding this horse, and then all of a sudden she asks me, she says, so if I look really closely, I'll see an angel. She says that while she's riding this horse, right? She says, so if I look really close, I'll see an angel. And I'm like, I don't want to mess up, her playing and having fun. I'm like, yes, of course. I mean, I really believe this deep down inside while I was saying it, because I have an understanding that little kids are a lot more connected to the spirit world and higher dimensions than we are. You know what I mean? Even when we were little kids, when you were a little kid, you were way more connected to the spirit world, whether you knew it or not. As we get older, you know, social media and all this we kind of get disconnected, low our energy. I'm not gonna get into all that, but you get the drift. Let's get back to the story. Now, she's riding this horse, bouncing up and down on it, and she says, "So if I look really closely, I can see an angel." And I'm like, "Yes, yes." Like I said, I truly believe this because she's a little kid. I know she's more connected. I'm like, "Yes, yes. If you look really closely, yes, yes." And as soon as I told her, "Yes, if you look really closely," her eyes got big. And when I say big, I'm talking about big like like Jesus Christ is standing in front of you type big. Like her eyes went like that. And she was continuously riding this horse and her face was just like that, right? So I'm like looking at her and I'm like, "Oh my God, you really are seeing an angel." I'm thinking this in my head, right? So I wanted to get closer to her because I felt like I couldn't see what she was seeing because she's a little kid, right? I wanted to get closer to her to see if I could feel her energy or something, right? So I went to touch her arm. I swear to God, I swear before God, I put everything on this. I swear to you. I went to touch her arm. I went to reach for her arm, right? Let me get in focus. I went to reach for her arm like this. I went to reach for her arm. And right before my hand touched her arm, this is what I felt. Another hand grabbed my hand just like that. These two fingers. That's why I told you, that's why I explained about what I have on my hand right here. This is the hand that I have Jesus on in Chinese. These two. This hand grabbed these two fingers as I'm reaching for her. Okay, reaching to grab her arm. I this is exactly what it felt like. And I'm not looking because I'm looking at her, but it kind of grabbed my hand upwards. You know what I mean? I'm reaching for her and it kind of grabbed my hand upwards like that, right? So I look at her because I'm like, "Oh my goodness." I'm thinking in my head like, "Oh my goodness, something just grabbed my hand," as I went to touch for her. And I went to look at the girl's hands, the little girl's hands, and she still got her hands, on the straddles of the horse. So boom, truth hit me right there. I'm like, "Oh my goodness, something else is holding my hand." And I'm putting two and two together. It must be the angel that she is looking at because we're all three of us, whatever this is right here, this entity that just grabbed me or whatever, we're all three within the vicinity, like boom, right on each other. Like, you know what I mean? So it grabs my hand and I'm looking, like I said, I'm looking to make sure it's not her. I make sure it's not her. So I slowly start to raise my head up to see what's holding my hand. Okay. And it's still holding my hand just like this, just like that. Right. And I'm slowly looking up to see what's holding my hand. And when I look up, I'm in my bedroom. I'm now back in my bedroom. Okay. Now, this is the realest part. I'm getting chills right now. I don't even know if you can see that, but I'm in my bedroom now. Okay. I come back to in my bedroom on my back, laying on my back, but this thing is still holding my hand. I am literally laying on my back in my bed with my hand in the air. If I could lay down, I could show you, but I'm not going to do all that. But I'm laying on my back and my hand is in the air because this thing is holding my arm completely up in the air. Okay. And as I finish to look up, I realize in my house, I swear to God, there is an angel, a huge angel with huge wings. I'm talking these wings are tremendous that are going in and out of the roof of my house. I swear to God, I am not lying. I'm saying it's an angel now because at the time I couldn't put it together. Of course, after this, I've put it together. At the time, I didn't think angel, okay? I'm just seeing these big flapping things coming in and out of my roof, like transparent, coming in and out of my roof. And then when I finally looked to see the face of this, I'm gonna say thing right now, okay? Because that's what I didn't know what it was at the time. When I finally looked to see the face, now this is the weird part. I haven't put this part together yet. But the face was like a cloud face. Like imagine a cloud with two holes as the eyes and a mouth, but it was smiling at me. It was smiling at me. This thing had like a cloud face. I don't know, maybe if it's because I wasn't seeing clearly, I don't know. But what I saw was like a squarish cloud, and it had two eyes. This is the face of the angel that I'm talking about, okay? When I looked to see its face, it had like a square face. It was like a cloud, like a square cloud, two eyes and a mouth, and it was smiling at me, right? And when I finally noticed it, this energy started going through my hand like electricity, going through my hand, through my entire body. I'm talking about, if you've ever been electrocuted before, I've been electrocuted as a little kid, messed around with the TV, with the wrench in the TV, trying to change the channel. Imagine that times a gazillion. I mean, times a gazillion. And the thing about it is this. It was sending, I don't know if it was sending energy, but as soon as this hand connected to me, there was this energy coming from it that went through my body like electricity. And it was like bouncing back and forth all through my body, just like electricity. If you ever been electrocuted before, you know that when you get electrocuted, you can't control your body at all for a couple of seconds. And it's scary. It's scary as hell, being electrocuted, because you realize, oh my God, I can't move my muscles. I can't even let this thing go that's electrocute me. That's exactly what was going on here. It was holding my hand, and this thing is in my bedroom, okay, with like wings coming in and out of the roof, but holding my hand in the air while I'm laying on the bed, okay? And it started sending this energy through my arm, all through my body, right? And as I looked at him, he started smiling. It started smiling as this energy started, coming through my body. Now, I don't know if it was sending energy to me or if it was just because we were connected. You see what I'm saying? And every second, this is the thing about it, every second longer that it held my hand, that energy got more intense and more intense and more intense. I mean, it got so intense that I felt like I was about to explode. I swear to God, man. I can't give you guys the words of this feeling, man. It's like it started off mild, and the more he smiled at me, the more the smile came in its face. It's like the more intense I'm gonna call it electricity, but it was not electricity. It was something way more energetic than electricity. You better believe me. This right here was an energy that was just high, a very high energy. And the longer that it held on to my hand, the more intense and the more intense and the more intense it got. And I was saying, this is exactly how I went, okay? This is how I went. It grabbed my hand, and I'm like, oh, like imagine being electrocuted and being energized up, okay? I'm going to demonstrate exactly what happened in this dream, okay? Now, y'all can call me crazy if you want to, but I'm going to demonstrate it because I want y'all to see it, okay? It grabbed my hand, and I looked up, and I saw its face, and then the energy started going through my hand and through my whole body. And I'm like, like I couldn't control my voice or nothing because the energy was getting so intense. I'm like, and then I'm like, okay. I'm telling him, okay, let go. Like, let go. I'm about to explode. Like, yo, like, what the hell is going on? And I'm like, okay. And I look at his face, and even though it saw me saying, okay, 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 let go. It would not let go. It still held on for like another 5 or 6 seconds. And the feeling I got from that was as if it was telling me, no, you're going to know this is real because I can let you go right now, in your moment of, I can let you go right now while you're ready to be let go. But I'm going to let you go when I'm ready to let you go. That's the feeling that I got from it. It's like it was telling me, no, I'm going to let you go when I want to let you go because I want you to know that this is a real experience. Like, this is real. Like, you know what I mean? So this thing held my hand. I'm like, okay, 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 okay. And I'm like yelling at it, like, okay, 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 let go, let go, let go. And it still wouldn't let go. And I'm like, oh my God, okay, okay, okay. And then it finally let go. And when it let go, I jumped over. Like when it finally let go, it was so much energy coming through me. I went, huh, like on the other side of the bed, man. Like as soon as it let me go, it's like my body went whoosh on the other side of the bed. And I jumped up and I'm like, oh my God. You know, I mean, that right there, what I just explained to you guys, I don't know if I lost you or what, but I'm telling you, I'm explaining it the best way that I can. You can call me crazy or whatever you want to say, but this really happened. And when I woke up, this is the thing about it. When I woke up, when I came to, the first thing that crossed my mind was like, oh my God, what was that? And a name shot across my head. I don't know if it's like telepathic or whatever it is, but a name shot across my head. Archangel Michael, right? Archangel Michael. That name shot across my head, right? So I told one of my friends about it. Like, yo, for some reason, I told him about the story. And I was like, man, for some reason, Archangel Michael shot across my head right after that. Like when I came to trying to figure out what was that, Archangel Michael shot across my head for some reason. And you know what he told me? He told me, mind you, this happened last year. This happened, no, this had to be last year, September, I think it was September 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. And he told me that for some reason, I tried to Google it. I don't like to spit facts out there that I don't know. But I did Google it. And it said around September 2nd or something like that, Archangel Michael comes back to to restore the faith or something like that. I don't want to get into no religious talk or no Bible talk or nothing like that. That's not what I'm here for. I'm just telling you, what's happened to me. And, when I look things up, and I try and put two and two together. I mean, like I said, I believe me. You don't have to believe me. It happened to me. I know what happened to me. You know what I mean? So I just I just want to share my story and whatnot with people, man, because I don't know if anything like this similar has ever happened to anybody, but that right there is the realest, other than my first out of body experience. That right there is the realest thing that I've ever experienced because it's all about the energy that this angel sent through my body. I'm talking about this energy was crazy. And the only thing I can compare it to, I don't know if you guys know who Nancy Dennison is, but she got some videos on YouTube where she's actually died. Well, I'm not going to say died because there's no such thing as dying. But Nancy Dennison has actually passed a couple of times and been to heaven and come back in her body. I should check her videos out, Nancy Dennison. But what she explains is when we leave Earth, when we come out of body, pass out of our human body, whichever way you're going to pass, when we come out of our body, we can choose to go back to source, pretty much. I'm not going to get into religion. I'm just saying. Put it to you like this. The closer you get to God, and I mean this literally, the closer you get to the creator, the source, there's an energy. And Nancy Dennison was explaining that the closer she got to that energy, she felt like she was going to explode because more intense and 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 more intense, to the point where if you get too close, it feels like you're going to explode. But it's a good feeling though. It's not a bad feeling. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what I experienced when this angel was holding my two fingers. And notice, I got to say this too. This is the hand that I have Jesus tattooed on, and it held these three fingers is how it held me. I felt these three fingers were being held in the air. Okay, these three. I put Jesus Christ himself on it. How about that? Okay? How about that? You know, it can't get no more realer than that. This really happened to me. Okay? This thing was holding my hand in the air and just sending a vibration, electricity, energy through me that was just, I could not handle. And when I say I couldn't handle it, I was like begging for mercy. I was like, please, okay, okay, okay. It's not that it was hurting me. This is the thing about it. It's not that it was hurting me. It wasn't hurting me. I just felt like I was going to explode. Like I didn't know how to handle so much energy, man. This energy, it wasn't a bad negative energy at all. Let's get that straight. It was not a bad negative energy. It was a good positive energy. It was just so much positive energy. Boy, I couldn't take it. I could not take it. Like it got more and more and more and more and more and more and more intense. As if somebody's turning the meter up like you know what I mean? That's exactly how this angel was sending energy through my body. So, hopefully you guys have understood that story. I hope I didn't rant too much. I see we had about, what, 22 minutes, so I guess I didn't rant too much. My last video was a little shorter, I think. But if you haven't seen my first video, please check that one out. And please know this, folks. Everything that I'm saying on here is real. I'm not fabricating or lying about anything. I swear to God, I'll put it on anything. You know, I swear to you, I don't have no more words to possibly say for you to know that what I'm saying is real. Okay? I'm telling you, there's something other than where we at, and it's a good thing. So keep looking up videos, checking things out, and like I said, check out Nancy Danielson. Y'all need to check out Nancy Danielson because she's got some stories, man. She got a story, man. You know, and a lot of other near-death experiences. Go to YouTube and type in NDE, near-death experiences. It's hundreds of videos on YouTube with people explaining their near-death experiences. You know, I've had out-of-body experiences. I haven't had a near-death experience. You know, I'm grateful for that. Well, I'm not gonna say, you understand what I'm saying. I've only had out-of-body experiences. So I'm gonna wrap this one up. Thank you for viewing this one. And oh, let me share this with you too, really fast. I promise, really, 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 really fast. I told you that what happened to me before, something else happened to me before. I was laying on the bed. When I lay on my back, weird shit be happening to me. I said that a little earlier, right? Let me say this real quick. One morning I woke up laying on my back. I swear to God, once again, I put this on everything. Woke up on my back. And when I woke up, I was lifting up off the bed. And this was an evil entity. I know this one was an evil entity, but this is a while back. This wasn't recent, okay? Woke up out of the bed, rising out of the bed, and some evil entity used my voice and said, "Stupid little boy." But it was demonic. It was demonic. Like, I don't even want to mock it. But you know how demons speak with a really deep voice, like, you know, it was like, "Stupid little boy," like that. Okay. Okay. It was like that, but way more deeper. And it used my voice, my mouth, my voice. I woke up out of the bed that morning, like rising. And I said out of my own mouth, "Stupid little boy." And I cannot control my body. I couldn't control anything. I couldn't control my voice, nothing. And and that right there was some scary shit. And the only thing I had control of at that moment was my consciousness. Because I'm like, oh my God, this isn't me. What the fuck is going on? I swear to God, this happened. I woke up and it was like, stupid little boy. But I'm saying this. I can't control myself. The only thing I had control of was my consciousness. And I thought to myself, when stuff like this happens, I think to my, oh man, I need to make some more videos. Something else did happen to me too. I'm gonna make another video after this one. Okay, check out that one. But anyway, I thought to my consciousness, yo, God is the creator. Like God wouldn't let this happen to me. Like it doesn't matter what happens. I'm gonna always turn to create, and everything's gonna always be good. As soon as I thought that, I got full control of my body back again. This wasn't the same night. This is a different situation. This is a different time that I'm talking about. Okay. Now, that's that. Thank you for viewing. Like I said, everything I say is real, and that's it. And I'm gonna make another video after this one too, because I got another experience that happened to me too. And damn, I don't even realize I need to start making more videos. There's a couple of things that's happened to me. Thank you for viewing, and get ready to check out my next videos. I appreciate it.